Okay, second character spotlight. Let's have a look at Princess Amtora. So, her abilities in the comics are that she can create copies of herself. She can self-replicate, like this. So that gives you an AI copy who'll fight with you. And she's very smart. She's like a super programmer, super technologist. So much less combat-focused character than Stargirl 3000. Just take her into combat. Oh, she also has a pair of little drones that she can summon, which do sort of minor radiation damage and heal you if you take damage. So yeah, she's got you know, a basic kick and a punch, and her duplicate can do the same thing. Oh, got stunned and the duplicate disappeared. Yep. So in the comics we actually established that if she gets hit, both of them get a nosebleed. I thought that would be a bit too harsh in the game to have an AI running around who takes damage for you. Yeah, so the AI is just like a sort of second body, a second helper. Now if we have a look at our skill trees, here we go. We've got the self-replication tree. I've already sunk an extra 4 points into it to get an extra duplicate there, so I can create 3 of her. Punch, kick, teamwork, which gives you a buff to all the duplicates around you and so on. They're all sort of martial arts abilities. And then we've got the Gadgeteering tree here with summon drones. And this is one I put a lot of work into to make a little bit different. So most of the slotted powers you get, where you can put enhancements in here, have 6 slots. These ones only have 3. And the powers are not that great. Like, we'll pick a couple of them. Laser pointer. Ooh, recipes unlocked. And EMP grenade. So the laser pointer does 3 to 5 light damage and 20% chance to stun. EMP grenade does 2 to 4 sonic damage. And that's it. I'll just resummon my duplicates to show that when you... I'll unsummon them both and then bring them back to show that when your duplicates gain the same powers as you do, so they'll have laser pointers and grenades as well now. And let's go in here and get into a fight. Yep, so the duplicates I think we can see are using laser pointers there. There's one. I'll throw an EMP grenade. Much good may it do me, that bounces around and then does a little explosion there. Now I'll just quickly go to training again and pick the salvage ability. That gives me a power here where I can duck down near a defeated enemy, and I may pick up some of these special enhancements: code blueprint, force field core, or carbonite plating. These are some that I picked up earlier. And they're useful for crafting. So let's go back to the lab and have a look at all of that. We'll just stop playing and rather than complete this whole mission and go to the lab. So Princess Amtora's got her own Martian lab as a whole separate level. And we'll just head into there and I will clear those objectives, move the enhancements up, and just go and buy those 2 powers again. I'll buy the salvage one because I did. So we see recipes unlocked there. Right, so if we go to the Drex box here, which is our little crafting table, you can see we've got, let's have a look in enhancements. What's a good one? We've got the field disruptor here. This can be slotted in a laser pointer, and what it does is if the enemy's got a force field on them, it turns it off and creates a big knockback explosion around them, which is tuned the laser pointer to pop their force fields. We can also get a paralysis ray to go in the laser pointer, where we put a few ingredients in the box here and make a special enhancement. Let's make that one. So for that we need a code blueprint, got one there. We need a mez enhancement. We've got one of them there. And a damage enhancement, we've got that one there. So we need another mez enhancement. We'll just go to the shops and get one. There's a store for basic enhancements up here in the lab. Activate store. This is the store with all the standard gear in it. Buy another mez enhancement. There we go. Go back to the Drex box over here. And we'll pop that in. Now, if we press the red button, nothing happens. We need a technology skill of 50, and we currently only have a technology skill of 28. If we train, whoops, I've got screens overlapping there. If we train, we've got a few stat points. We can pump our intelligence up a couple of points. And go back to training. We've now got a technology skill of 30. We need another 20 points. Let's go to the Martian store and see what we can do about that. There's actually a number of ways you can up your skills. We could buy a personal technology library. That's 1,000 research credits. We don't have enough. We could, if we want to, get the advanced researcher skill, which just gives us more points there. But let's go and get a couple of boosts. So these boosts here are the combat boosts you can get. We buy 3 of them. They're red orgone pills. These are the things that make Martians super intelligent, the food additive in the comics. And we'll go and eat them, and they'll boost our intelligence and thus boost our technology skill. So we activate the Drex box now, pop a couple of red orgone pills, and now we've got enough intelligence to make this recipe. And there we go, we've got a paralysis ray which can only be slotted in a laser pointer. Deactivate that. And now when we go to train, we can drag that, no, we can't drag that into the laser pointer yet. We need to open up the slot there, and we can drag that in there. And the laser pointer now does 100 hold guaranteed, as well as having the chance to stun. So it works as a paralysis ray. EMP grenade, similarly. If we have a look at our recipe list, we have stun grenades. We can turn the basic grenade into a stun grenade. We can make stun grenade. We can make it into an ice grenade or a sonic grenade, which does stun. And the ice grenade slows you down, slows targets down, and so on. So the idea here was to simulate that classic story of Spider-Man gets beat up by the Sandman, goes back to his lab and makes blue webbing. Spider-Man then beats up Sandman. You know, when you encounter some difficult enemies in the field, it might give you ideas to go and craft certain enhancements to get around it. Like QMAC officers have force fields, which can be annoying. Now you can make a thing in your laser pointer to pop them. You can also make little items like these stun grenades here. You can make force field belts for the team. You can make hoverboards for Princess Amtora or Prince Cosmic, who can't fly. And you can make special boosts and so on. We'll just go through one of them. We've got these, and you have these items around the lab, like the little orgone blossom here, that you can get a green orgone from. If you eat that, it just stuns you. So it's not very good to eat raw. But if you get 3 of them, this is one of the recipes you have. We'll just consume that one. Consume 2 things there. If you get 3 of these, 1, 2, 3 green orgone harvested, and that's actually one of the tutorials to harvest and craft a boost. It then says place 3 green orgones in the Drex box and refine them. So go over here, activate that, and there we go. That makes a refined green orgone pill. We've unlocked a recipe for an even better one, which gives you a healing and energy boost and boosts your intelligence. Great for crafting and for combat. Yeah, so there are various recipes for making improved enhancements for your own gadget powers for the team in general, and you can make better boosts for the team in general as well, and use them to and then you can put those devices you make or the boosts into the shared inventories, and the entire team can have them. So let's just give that a quick combat test now. We've now got a laser pointer. Where is it? There it is, which does hold as well. So if we select one of these, I will select this one over here. Boom. And it's now working like a paralysis ray. In fact, if I clone myself, my duplicates should have paralysis rays as well. And that pink sort of rings there with the paralysis ray wearing off. Yeah, so you only get 3 enhancements per slot. You can put normal things in there, but putting the special enhancements in will make your abilities much more powerful as a result. So yeah, that was my attempt at making a super genius with a lab, and I'm quite pleased with it.